Hey, welcome. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your virtual environment to carry on some car hacking. So you two things you want to set up. You want to set up the CAN bus controller, area network, and you want to set up the ICSim um, simulator, that is the dashboard of the vehicle. So now I'm going to start first by doing a sudo. I'm going to do a sudo app update to update my Kali Linux machine. And then once I get through doing that, I'm going to, there are a lot of lines to text. I'm going to just copy that. And after the update, I'm going to install those dependents program that I needed to run. So I'm going to install all of these. After I do that, I'm going to get the ICSim simulator from GitHub, from this Zombie Crack GitHub repository. Feel free to follow the video um, to go to the next step. So it's going to, a lot of dependencies is moving pretty fast to right now. Once this step gets done, the rest of the task are just easy to follow. Like I said, feel free to move the video slider uh, to the end. All right. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna grab the git clone. Uh, I'm gonna grab the repository here, and I'm gonna use sudo git clone to get the ICSim the ICSim repository. Okay, and then I'm also gonna get the can bus. Okay, so I'm gonna do a sudo git clone and get that also. Okay, once I do that, I'm gonna cd into the can utils, and the next thing I want to do is I want to do a sudo make. Okay, and it's gonna make some program. Gonna take the source code and compile it into a machine code. Okay, now that it's done, I'm gonna uh, I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna do a sudo copy to copy the lib.o file into the ICSim folder, and backslash. And once I do that, I'm gonna cd into the ICSim folder, and then I'm gonna do a sudo clean. Okay, and make clean. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a sudo make. Okay, the lib.o file is needed by the ICSim so that so the first line copies the file into the ICMC folder, right? Now that you have done that, um, you can now start running your program. Okay, and when you list that, you're gonna see all the files in that. Okay, now you see a file called setup underscore vcan .sh. So you want to set up your vcan network. So you want to do a sudo she setup underscore, and you want to run that. When you do an IP address, you're going to see that the vcan has been set up. Now to run your dashboard, what you're going to do is you're going to do sudo and dot forward slash ICSim and vcan 0, and you're going to put it in the background. You're going to run this so you can have access to the command line for other commands. So this is your dashboard, and this dashboard is similar to your vehicle, right? Signal lights, the doors, and everything. Okay. So once you see that, you can come in and press the enter key, and you can still press that, and it's gonna come here, and you can say always on top if you want it always on top, but we want the controller to be always on top, right? Then the next thing you want to run the controller. So it's sudo tag controls, and the vcan 0. You also want to run it in the background so that the ampersand will run the program in the background so that you can have access to the command prompts to run other things against the vehicle. So you see this is the controller, and you want the controller to always be on top. So you right click on the title bar and say always on top. So you can move this around so you'll be able to see stuff, right? So you'll be able to see stuff, right? So you can come back here and press the enter key to go back to. So now you got your controller and you got your dashboard. So to send commands to your controller, you have to select the controller and then go to your dashboard. And so you want this, let me come back here also and put this always on top. Okay, so now we'll see that going on, right? So now that we have uh, it set up, there are certain commands, functions that you can use to do certain things. So we'll show you now, I'll show you now, like if you want to use the right turn signal, you use the right arrow key on your keyboard, right? And let's see what we got going on there. Select that and do your right arrow key on your keyboard. So you're going to select the CAN bus, and when you keep your hands on the right arrow key, you're going to see that uh, the right arrow signal will go. I mean, the right signal will go on. If you keep your hands on the left arrow key, the left arrow key signal will go on. If you want to accelerate the vehicle, use the up arrow key, and the vehicle will accelerate. All right. Now, if you want to unlock the front left door and the front right door, so with the front left door, it will be Shift A. So Shift A, so click that. See what we got going on here. Shift A will unlock the left door. Shift B, right shift. The right shift key will unlock that. Sorry about that. So to unlock the left door is the right shift key plus A. To unlock the right doors is the right shift key and B. To unlock the left and right back doors is Shift X, Shift Y. So you see all of that. If you want to lock all the doors, you're gonna hold down the right shift key and you tap the left shift key and all the doors will close. To do the opposite, unlock all the doors, you hold down the left shift key and tap the right shift key and all the doors are open. Now, uh, in the next video, I will look at hacking the car CAN network.